The number of Kashmiri Muslims who have been killed in Kashmir is immense, and they have been victimized by Pakistani terror state.
You also make the incredible, dubious claim that the Indian government's crackdown in Kashmir is good for human rights. If it was good for human rights, Ms. Singh, it wouldn't be happening in secret.
Although I'm myself one of the persecuted Kashmiris who grew up in destitution as a refugee in my own country, I do not represent my community here today. The fundamental point that I'm trying to make is the victims in Kashmir are the ones who have been killed and massacred by Pakistani-sponsored terrorists. The number of Kashmiri Muslims who have been killed in Kashmir is immense, and they have been victimized by Pakistani terror state. But throughout these 30 years of conflict, throughout these 30 years of Islamic jihad and terror in Kashmir perpetrated by Pakistan has been completely ignored and overlooked by the world press.
Ms. Singh, as a reporter's job is to find the objective truth about what's happening and report it to the public. You have an enormous audience at the Times of India, and you have an enormous responsibility to get it right. I'm aware of how the narrative shaped by reporting can distort the truth. I'm also very aware of how it could be limited to sharing only the official side of the story. The press at its worst when it is a mouthpiece for a government. In your version of the story, the only problems in Kashmir are caused by what you call militants. The only people protesting to break away from India and are all nefariously backed by Pakistan. You also make the incredible, dubious claim that the Indian government's crackdown in Kashmir is good for human rights. If it was good for human rights, Ms. Singh, it wouldn't be happening in secret. You make what I might call a feminist case for the occupation of Kashmir and the communication shutdowns, saying it would be better for women.
My record, my professional record, is that I have lashed out at every single government in India on various issues, from human rights violations committed in Kashmir to the lynchings over beef in the mainland India. I have a record of being non-partisan throughout in my profession of the last 20 years. So for Ms. Omar to say such accusations against me is really condemnable.